Okay, welcome to Echotraders, test 1, 2, 3. You're in the room here Tuesday morning. It is now 9 o'clock. My name is Dale Elliott, and if I can find my mouse, I'll be all set. Here we go. So we have a little reading material for you, and you can come back and read that later. To keep things quick, we're looking for a pullback on the YM here this morning, so the E-mini Dow to the downside. It pays $5 from the resistance area at the top of the chart. We've marked some moves here to the downside that from this here resistance area we look at coming down here with a target area right in here, retesting where the market was resistance to the upside could become your support area. But if the market wants to break it, we're looking at targets of 19,753 and 19,719 to the downside, and we'll see if we get that between our 9 and 930 area. 930 should come in and clinch the deal with volume coming in, be the catalyst to drive it to those targets. So it didn't take us very long, I'll put the crosshairs on here, to get some follow through from that to push down into this year target here. We had mentioned 19,774 area, so we've got our 74, 19,772 so far, and possible right down in here, so hang on to it if you can. Okay, let's see if we can get this here just a little bit easier to see that target that was reached 19,774, and we'll see if we can get 753 next. So here we are. It's now 9:30. We were looking for the catalyst, the volume to come in, be the catalyst to drive us to those targets to the downside here, and so far we're getting some of that. This here support area here, it came pretty close to target so far, and what we want you to do is hang on to that if you can. MACD is slightly crossed down here. Let me grab a pen here. So MACD indicating look for that support area, so we have that bit of a support. We had a target of 19,753. It came to 19,756 right after our 930. We're looking for 19,719. That'll be over in this area here, if resistance can hold and drive her right down into that target area. So that's what we'll look for. So far we're getting a little bit of that happening, so if you re-entered or got stopped out of that short position, it's a shame. But if you re-entered right here at the pullback here at this here pullback to drive her down, you already have your targets in place. So key here is to get in that pecking order. So here we are, 753, and the market has come into this year 755 so far. So let's erase all that garbage. Okay, so that support kicking in and that retest, but what you can do is get that market choked. So this year is retesting that, and you know, hey, it is what it is. So the MACD slightly crossed, but not up through the zero. Resistance giving her another shot at that resistance area. Look, don't forget to look left. So right here we have this here area right in here that kind of look at as this is a push to the upside, so a fake out. If you go long here, you could certainly get caught in a losing position. if you go long from down here, you have a better chance of an entry that could become a better position to the upside. So always look at support and resistance. So we have this here indecision area all in here. So we're able to look at the fake out to the upside here, and we're looking at the fake out to the upside here. So don't go long here. This is not such a good idea. So you want to go, if anything, go short from above. So if the market runs against you, you can, and it'll retest and let you out at break even. Okay, so your long positions from below the EMA, your short positions from above. Okay, and we'll see if we can get targets to the downside. So let's see if we get that. I'll already erase all this here stuff and get rid of the pen, and let's copy this guy over here. So that's your support looking area that we want to take out. And this here happened right at 9:30:31. We got that little push to the upside here. And like I say, if you went long chasing after that market, you could get in a world of hurt here because it might not let you back out. So we'll come back and keep you posted here. Looking at a little bit of gap resistance there. And copy this here guy over here. And what we're talking about is gap resistance. So let's use this here chocolate brown one over here. We'll just copy this guy and slide him over in here. So this here's gap resistance. Not too many people refer to it there, but you can see what we're talking about, that this here little area in here is lower than this one that we said, hey, if you're chasing after that market, you can get in a world of hurt. Well, this here little guy right here is lower. All right, so now we're one tick closer to that target. Here we are now breaking that target to the downside. Let's scrunch the chart left to right, and we'll get rid of these, erase what we're looking at. So we'd like to see our target of way down here. It's not that far really. So of look left, 19,719. Now that's quite a little piece to go, but we did get our 423.6 at 19,753. So the market has put in just enough. You did get filled at that target area, so that is a nice fill. And the 930 volume that comes in between your 9 and 930 area on your futures was the catalyst to take us to that target. So great target, and that's a money off, and we put a money off symbol here to indicate that hey, that's a good place to take part position off, because obvious reasons. Okay, so we'll come back, we'll let this here run, but we'll pause the recording. It becomes too long. Okay, so let's copy this guy here. So lower high, another lower high at gap resistance. Okay, so we beefed that up. That's just, it shows your lower high a little better. We had mentioned your target down here, and that if you have a runner, you'd hang on to it if you can. And we talk about every day, we talk about getting into the pecking order. So it's very important to do that part, whether target gets reached or not. And we look for get into the pecking order. So you have your exit strategy. If the market goes all the way to your target, you exit at target. If the market comes back and catches your stop, then your stop will lock in those profits. So we talk about REL, which is reduce risk, eliminate risk, and lock in profits. So you're in a positive trade to the downside as far as it goes. If it goes to your pecking order exit target, that's an exit target, whether it's to the upside or downside. We talk about getting in the pecking order. So if it just barely touches that target, you're one of the first ones that get filled. Okay,